Welcome to the Arthur Smith Athletic Complex here on the campus of High Point Regional High School in Wantage, New Jersey, as Lynn's Nissan West and Muggs Media present the high school football game of the week. It's a North Jersey Super Football Conference crossover game as the 3-2 High Point Wildcats host the 3-2 Kittatinny Cougars. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary. Thanks for joining us here on Channel 10 at MuggsMedia.com. I want to thank our Game of the Week sponsors before we talk about this game. Lynn's Nissan West, located on Route 206 in Byram. They are the title sponsor of the games of the week. Check out their large selection of new and pre-owned cars. It's Lynn's Nissan West. Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, with offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check their Live Well tips on the Sports Beat. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, located on Loomis Avenue, right down the street here in Sussex. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System, serving the community. Go to atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College, SCCC, start here, go anywhere. Check out sussex.edu for upcoming open houses. We also want to thank our new sponsor, coming soon to Hamburg, right off Route 94 next to Craving Thai. It's 2 Teaspoons, offering custom cakes and other specialty sweets for all occasions. They will be open soon, as we said, in Hamburg, right off Route 94 next to Craving Thai. It's 2 Teaspoons. And this game is also brought to you by Friendly's, Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 in Wantage. So both located in the High Point and Kittatinny sending districts. It's Friendly's. So tonight's game is a good game for many reasons. One, it's a rivalry game. High Point and Kittatinny have developed a great rivalry in wrestling and other sports, and football's the same way as we take a look at the High Point Wildcats. Both teams are in North 1, Group 2. This is almost a quasi-elimination game for both teams. Whoever loses this game's chances of making the top 8 will be very tough to do. So we look at High Point. We'll talk about them. They're coming in off their tough losses to losing to Morris Hills 32-6. And then the week before, they beat Montville 41-13. When High Point wins, they win big. Unfortunately, when they lose big. So they're hoping to end that trend and pick up their 4th win tonight. They run that flexbone offense. Jake Luzinski does a great job with it at quarterback. Chad Bazili between the tackles. Jake Phillip outside on the line. Gets on the outside on the edge, But it's going to be the guys up front, as always. If they can get their blocks, High Point should be in decent shape. Kittatinny comes in with a record 3-2. They've won 2 straight, beating Kinnelon and Alpacon. And when you talk about the Cougars, the first thing you talk about is the Mafaro brothers. Jake and Zach having a great season out of the backfield. Each been getting 100 yards the last 2 weeks. James Franco, the junior, does a nice job running the offense for Coach Joe Catelli. They have an undersized line, but they'll battle you, and they're led by Derek Michaelman. Last week, special teams was big in the win against Opakon. Jack Sikora blocked a punt. Cal Brook took it in for a touchdown. But the key tonight is going to be, can High Point get the inside blocks against Kittatinny on defense? And will they be able to shake off Jake Mafaro, who goes sideline for sideline? And the key for High Point, will they slow down the Mafaros? So I think tonight's game is going to come down to who makes the least mistakes, as obvious, but whose quarterback plays better, as someone's going to have to pass the ball a little bit tonight to get the victory. So will which team get that 4th win and keep their state tournament hopes alive? We'll find out when we come back with the opening kickoff of the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week.
With winter weather approaching, now is a good time to get your wiper blades inspected and replaced to keep your windshield clear and make it much easier to see from the snow glare. Give us a call at Tim's Auto, 973-875-6181. Thank you.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
Welcome back to the Lynn's Nissan West Muggs Media football game of the week. Should be a good one between these two rivals, High Point Kittatinny. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Kittatinny won the toss. They elected to receive, so we'll give you the Kittatinny starting offense, which can be so dangerous with the Mafaros in the backfield. Quarterback James Franco, 4. Jake Mafaro, number 44. Zach Mafaro, 36. Wide receiver Cal Brook, 22. Slot receiver Jack Sikora, 23. Tight end Justin Montefiore, 83, having a good season. And the line, right tackle Austin Van Gorder, 61. Derek Michelman, right guard, 57. Chris Tatario, number 79, he's the center. Sam Bond, 51, is at left guard. And left tackles Brendan Gillette, number 52. High Point's defense out of a base 3-4. D ends are Eric Fry, 67. Matt Carter, 56. Nose tackle will be Liam Whitaker, who's done a nice job filling in for Shane Ratz on the offensive line. Inside backers Ryan McCarrick, 36. Storm Goralsic, number 41. Storm Goralsic, number 51. Outside backers Travis Talamy, 30. As we're underway, Kittatinny will field it at the 8. And bringing it out, looks like it's Cal Brook. And Kittatinny will have pretty good field position. And it was Cal Brook. Outside linebackers, Travis Talamy, 30. Jake Lazinski, 8. Cornerback Robbie Turo, 25. Cornerback Gavin Hunsicker, 22. Safeties are Chad Mazzilli, 31. And Grayson Sabo, number 2. So Kittatinny will start its first drive after a nice return. 1st and 10 from their 33. I formation. Jake Mafaro at fullback, Zach at tailback. Off the play action, Franco's going to roll on 1st down. He's going to keep it. He's going to get a 1st down, and he's going to finally get into High Point territory. He stepped out at the High Point 49, so a good first play for the Cougars as Franco keeps it. And it'll be 1st and 10 Kittatinny at the High Point 49. 18-yard gain for the junior quarterback. So off the little play action, he rolled, almost a designed keep. He was looking for an open receiver. So 1st and 10 from the High Point 49. Three backs in the backfield. They give us to Zach Mafaro. He's going to plow forward. Gorowski on the tackle, but not before he's going to pick up about 6 yards. Ball be spotted at the 44. Making it 2nd and 4 for Kittatinny. Again, want to thank special sponsor for tonight. It's Friendly's, Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 in Wantage. Great food, great ice cream, great for your families. Kittatinny and High Point fans stop before or after the game at the Friendly's closest to you. So 2nd down and about 4 from the 44. Call it a long 4, short 5. They need to get to the 39. Give it to the second back, Jake Mafaro, and he just plows his way forward. 1st down for Kittatinny. As we said, the 2 Mafaro brothers have just been outstanding this year, especially in the last 2 wins. And you got to give a lot of credit to those guys up front for Kittatinny. They're not very big, but they get the job done, as we mentioned before. Van Gordon, Michelman, Laterio, Bond, and Gillette. So 1st and 10 from the High Point 38. A good opening drive here for the Cougars. To give us to Zach Mafaro. Big hole. He's on his feet, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds inside the 15. Another 1st down for the Cougars. They don't need much of a block. They can take off. So 1st and 10 from the 15. 21-yard gain for Zach Mafaro. And a great opening drive here, which set up by a real solid kickoff return by Cal Brook. So 1st and 10 from the 15. Tim Nudaleski in the backfield, 31. The pitch it to Zach Mafaro, has some blocks, cuts it up, and then he's going to get dragged down inside the 10. McCarrick in there, amongst others. But that will bring the ball to the 8-yard line. And that should be a 2nd and 7 from the 8. We have a player down. That looks like Dutelski. So we're going to check on him. Let's see if he stands up. If he doesn't, we're going to step aside, folks. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
And we're back here at High Point High School. The injured player was Tim Natelski. He's gone to the sideline. Hopefully he'll be okay. 2nd and 7 for the Cougars from the High Point 8. Mike Lacken goes into the backfield. He's the first blocker coming through. And that looks like that's going to be another Cougar 1st down. And Jake Mafaro will get the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Cougars. We'll call that the just inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal. 9:40 and running here in the first quarter of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. This is a drive that Kittatinny started at their own 33. And first play out from scrimmage was a big run from James Franco. So Lacken is the up back. Jake Mafaro, then Zach Mafaro. That gives to Zach Mafaro. He's met immediately. And that's a good hit there for High Point as Robbie Toro came up and made that stop. But he'll still pick up about a yard, 2nd and goal from the 4. But a good job by Robbie Toro. to slow down Zach Mafaro. So Kittatinny looking to cap a nice opening drive, which would be 67 yards. So 2nd and goal from the 4 for the Cougars. Again, 3 backs in the backfield. The pitch is to Mafaro. He picks up a block. Is he in? Touchdown, Cougars! Picking up a great block from his brother and from Mikey Lacken as he goes in for the touchdown from 4 yards out. Zach Mafaro with 8:35 to go here in the first quarter. Kittatinny draws first blood. Torrey will take the extra point for Kittatinny. Paulson with the hold. High snap. Kick is up, and it is no good. So it's 8:35 to go here in the first quarter. Kittatinny takes the opening drive, goes 67 yards, and scores on a 4-yard run from Zach Mafaro. They have the 6-0 lead. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
I'm Dr. Stephen Koss of the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, our goal is to return our patients to an active and healthy lifestyle. We have 17 outstanding physicians and 14 convenient locations located throughout northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. It's our belief that patients should not have to travel far to receive world-class orthopedic care from a knowledgeable and caring staff. Our physicians have expertise in all areas of the body. We believe in exploring all non-surgical options before surgery is recommended. Our physicians work closely with our physical therapy staff to ensure proper recovery. The same level of care that we provide to our professional athletes is available to all our patients. Call us or visit our website, the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, orthopedicnj.com.
And we're back here at High Point High School, the Arthur Smith Athletic Complex. Art was a great guy, superintendent for a long time here at High Point, in the High Point Hall of Fame and the Sussex County Sports Hall of Fame. I knew Mr. Smith for a little while before he passed away. Ultimate gentleman, and a great honor to name this field after him. So Torrey will kick off for the Cougars. Jake Phillip back deep. As the Cougars have the 6-0 lead, a little low liner fielded at about the 31. And that's Justin Lazinski, I believe, number 8. So High Point's going to have good field position after the short kickoff. So we'll get a first look at the High Point offense, that flex bone. Jake Lazinski, number 9, at quarterback. Running backs are Chad Mazzilli, 31, Jake Phillips, 7, and Davis Dvorak, 20. Wide receiver, Robbie Toro, number 25. Tight end, Justin Lazinski, 8. The line, right tackle, Liam Whitaker, 61. Brandon Labar, 52, right guard. Center's Eric Fry, 67. Joe Burke, number 64, is the left guard. And Matt Carter, left tackle, 56. The gives to Phillip, and he's going to pick up about 9 yards on first down. So it'll be a 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. Kittatinny comes out in that 3-4. D-ends are Justin Montefiore, 83. Chris Laterio, 79. Nose tackle is Carson Powell, 75. Outside backers, Justin Voss, 40. Anthony Cagno, 9. Inside linebackers, Derek Michaelman, 57. Matt Voss, 88. Cornerback, Jack Sikora, 23. Cornerback, Austin Seams, 8. Strong safety, Jake Mafaro, 44. And there's a big hole there and a first down for High Point. And that was Jake Phillip as he gets it to the Kittatinny 45. And Mafaro, strong safety, Jake Mafaro, 44. Cal Brook, the free safety, number 22. So both teams moving the ball on the ground here in the first quarter as Kittatinny went 67 yards without a pass, and High Point now moving right up the middle. Lazinski keeps it, and he's going to pick up about 8. So that'd be a 2nd and 2 for the Wildcats, as they'll spot that at the, call that the 38. So High Point coming out and answering the Kittatinny drive with a couple of nice runs from Jake Phillip and then a keeper by Jake Lazinski. Lazinski under center. Phillip in motion. He'll look for the play. Kittatinny, good job jumping back. Phillip in motion again to give us to Chad Mazzilli. He's going to plow forward for the first down. As the ball be spotted at the 33. As we have 6:40 and running to go here in the first quarter of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media game of the week. So 1st and 10. Looking to pass, Lazinski has a wide open receiver. It's caught. Grayson Sabo, touchdown, High Point, 33 yards. Lazinski to Sabo. And we are tied at 6. Wide open was Sabo, and that's what that running game does. You have to respect the running game out of that flex bone, that midline option. And when you throw the ball, Lazinski got it there. And Sabo catches the touchdown from 33 yards out. Sabo, extra point, snaps high, kick is up, and it is no good. So we're going to remain tied at 6. With 6:26 to go here in the first quarter of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media game of the week. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
And we're back here at High Point High School. Wildcats went down and answered Kittatinny's drive with a 60-yard drive of their own, capped by a 33-yard touchdown pass from Jake Lazinski to Grayson Sabo. Sabo will kick off, and that will be scooped up at about the 22, but they'll give it to Jake Mafaro. Mafaro's got a hole up the middle and a touchdown-saving tackle by Gorolowski. As Kittatinny once again will have great field position. Storm Gorowski doesn't make that tackle. Jake Mafaro's off to the races. So Gorolchuk, big tackle there. Smart play by the Cougars to get it into Mafaro's hands. You know what? That's not a bad play to get it into one of the Mafaro's hands at any time. So 1st and 10, Kittatinny from their 45. I formation. Franco again off the play action. He's going to feel the pressure. He's going to take off, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. Good pressure by Jake Lazinski, and they're going to lose some yards there. So he's going to be out of the 39. So Franco lost there. Jake Lazinski forcing him out. So 6-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 16 from the 39 for the Cougars. Lazinski, that combination quarterback linebacker, You don't see that too often. The give is to Zach Mafaro, and he's going to get wrapped up. That's a nice tackle there. Goralczyk with a nice play there. He had a big tackle on the run back. And it'll be third and about 12. Ball spotted at the, just shy of the 43. We'll call that the 42. As we said at the beginning of the game, this game could be decided on which quarterback can throw the ball tonight. Blazinski has a touchdown. Kittatinny has not attempted a pass yet. We'll call that a sack, but he looked like it was almost a designed rollout. So third down, out of the gun. Franco has time, setting up the screen, and that's going to be incomplete. Just a little too high for Jake Mafaro. So Kittatinny will most likely punt. And I got to see Jake Mafaro punt in person on opening day, and boy, Zach Mafaro, he's a terrific punter. He might be one of the best ones I've seen this year. Jake Phillip will be back deep. High snap, Zach Mafaro, and he's in trouble. Still on his feet, and he's dragged down by High Point, Robbie Turo. And Robbie Turo with the big play comes flying in. So officially, Kittatinny turns the ball over on downs. And High Point has a 1st and 10 at the Kittatinny 38. Big special teams play right there. So the high snap, Mafaro didn't get a chance to get it off. And Robbie Turo flies in for the stop. Blazinski's going to keep it. He busts it to the outside. He's got a hole. Jake Blazinski, and he's finally dragged down. Sikora there. So Jake gets a 1st down. And the ball will be spotted at the 15. So a big hole there for Blazinski. So 1st and 10 for High Point, trying to take advantage of the muff puff attempt. But under 5 minutes to go, to give us to Chad Mazzilli. We got a flag. I believe this is going to come back. Chad's so tough to bring down, but I think this one's coming back, folks. And it will be a hold against the Wildcats. Spot foul in high school football. So we'll walk this back. First flag of the game. Ball will be spotted at the 22. So it'll be 1st and 17 for High Point after the holding penalty. Jake Phillip tries to get it to the outside, and he'll pick up a couple. Jack Sikora in there, amongst others. And they'll set up a 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 17. So 2nd and 11 from, we'll call that the 17 for High Point. Blazinski keeps it, and he's going to barrel forward, still on his feet. It's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be set up 3rd down. Ball at the 10. Be 3rd and 4. So 3rd down here for the Wildcats. 3:35 and running here in the 1st quarter. We're tied at 6. Twins in the near sideline. Turo and Sable to give us the Mazzilli up the middle, and he's going to bust in. Touchdown, High Point. A 10-yard touchdown for Mazzilli to cap the drive. With 3:15 to go here in the first quarter. All set up by the high snap on the punt attempt by the Cougars. And you can't give a good team like High Point a short field, and that's exactly what happened. Grayson Sable sets up for the extra point. Snaps high, kick is up, and it is good. So with 13:15 left here in the first quarter, the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week, it's High Point 13, Kittatinny 6. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
And we're back here at High Point High School for the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. High Point has now taken a 13-6 lead, a 10-yard touchdown run from Chad Mazzilli. Grayson Sable will kick off. I'm sure they'll try to keep it away from the deep guys for Kittatinny. That's been the MO thus far. Sabo, nope, he'll boot it away. And from the 4-yard line, that's Cal Brook. Brook breaks to the outside, and great coverage by High Point. And flying down there and making the tackles, number 50, Million with the tackle. Noah Cruz in there too. So Kittatinny will go back to work their third drive of the first quarter, 1st and 10. And it'll be at the 14. So great special teams by High Point. It helped them set up that last drive when they put the pressure on after the high snap. And good coverage there. And go back to the Goralsik's touchdown-saving tackle on Mafaro's return. They give us to Zach Mafaro. He's got room. If he breaks his tackle, he could be gone. He finally gets tripped up. He is so dangerous. He does not need much, folks. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And we have a timeout on the field. Looks like we have a hurt Kittatinny player. And it looks like it is Mafaro. That would be bad news. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back. And we're back here at High Point. The injured player was Zach Mafaro. And he'll get some treatment on the sideline. Hopefully nothing serious. That the young man will get back in the game. He just had a terrific run for 12 yards. So it's 1st and 10 from the 42. Excuse me, from, yes, the 32. So after the carry, tight formation for Kittatinny. Franco looks to throw. He's going to roll out, feels the pressure, and he's going to get chased out of bounds. That's Ryan McCarrick. So Franco has yet to release the ball. He's rolled out a couple of times, but a couple of times he's been chased out of bounds. And on the first carry of the game, he picked up a big chunk of yards. So the ball will be spotted at the 34. He'll pick up 2, 2nd and 8. Natowski in at fullback, as well as Mikey Lacken. So the three backs in the backfield. Jake Mafaro goes to tailback, tries to cut it to the outside, and he's tripped up. Jake Lazinski with the initial hit. And he'll lose about 4 yards. So that'll set up a third and about 12. At the 30. So loss of 4 there. Jake Lazinski knifing his way through. As we're under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. High Point with the 13-6 lead here in the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week.
He's counting, boys. He's counting.
And a timeout call by Kittatinny. They were running out of time on the play clock. First timeout for the Cougars. And we'll step aside. We'll be right back, folks.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
And we're back after the Kittatinny timeout. 3rd and 12. Franco out of the gun. Drops back. Lazinski comes in, feels the pressure, and he was looking for Cagno, but overthrown. And that'll set up a 4th and 12 from the 30. Check that. That was Austin Seams, the intended receiver, not Cagno. That was number 8. So the last time Kittatinny set up the punt, High Point was able to get great field position because of a high snap. As we have 1:31 to go here in the opening quarter. An action-packed opening quarter. Snap a little bit better. Here comes the pressure, and again, High Point's going to get great field position. Great job by High Point. I think that was Turo again, and Goralczyk pushed them down, but the initial pressure was from Turo. And I know that eats up Joe Catelli because he is a special teams guy and still does the special teams for the Cougars, even though he's the head coach. And that's going to eat him up. That's happened twice. So 1st and 10 for High Point from the Kittatinny 25. Again, you can't give a good team like High Point, that kind of field position. Chad Mazzilli will bring it inside the 20 to the 19. Gain of about 6, make it 2nd and 4. So special teams, again, big for High Point. Pressure came right up at the middle. I believe it was Robbie Toro. But Farrell had to take off, and then Goralczyk got him. And going to be great field position for High Point. 2nd down and 4 from the 19. And Mazzilli will plow forward. We got a flag, and that's probably going to come back. Actually, it was on the Cougars, so personal foul will push that forward, and High Point will have a 1st down. Maybe 1st and goal from the 6, it looks like. So big penalty on Kittatinny. So first and goal, we'll call that the 7. Motion. And it gives to Chad Mazzilli. He's going to plow forward. He'll be short of the goal line. But he'll set up second and goal from the 1 for the Wildcats. And this might be our last play of the quarter. 20 seconds remaining. We'll see if they get the snap off. Looks like they want to as they hustle in. Noah Cruz will split to the right sideline. 7 seconds to go. Motion. And it's right up the middle. And is he in? Touchdown, High Point. Last play of the first quarter. And that's Chad Mazzilli. So on the final play of the first quarter, Mazzilli plows in. And High Point will kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So as we head to the second quarter, High Point's going to have a 20-6 lead over Kittatinny here in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
I'm Dr. Stephen Koss of the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, our goal is to return our patients to an active and healthy lifestyle. We have 17 outstanding physicians and 14 convenient locations located throughout northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. It's our belief that patients should not have to travel far to receive world-class orthopedic care from a knowledgeable and caring staff. Our physicians have expertise in all areas of the body. We believe in exploring all non-surgical options before surgery is recommended. Our physicians work closely with our physical therapy staff to ensure proper recovery. The same level of care that we provide to our professional athletes is available to all our patients. Call us or visit our website, the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, orthopedicnj.com.
Welcome back to High Point Regional High School, Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Started the second quarter. High Point with a 20-6 lead over Kittatinny. Thanks for joining us on Dan Cleary. Grayson Saber with the kickoff. And they're going to go with a little onside kick. Who's going to get it? And it looks like High Point has it. Who came out with it? It was either Toro or Sabo. But that's a great job by High Point. So Jim Delaney, the head coach from High Point, goes for the little squib, and it works, and High Point will get the ball back to start the second quarter. And again, special teams has been the story, as they will start for the third time in Kittatinny territory. On the 42, Jake Phillip tries to get the edge. He does. He's got a first down and more. Cuts to the inside. Phillips still on his feet, and he gets down to about the 12. Great run by Jake Phillip. Once he gets the edge, he's tough to bring down. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 13. So a big run by Jake Phillip. He picks up 29 yards, and High Point again set up. Motion to give us to Chad, kept by Lazinski. He's going to get dragged down at the 10. Again, you can't put this on the shoulders of the Kittatinny defense. They've been given a short field because of special teams miscues. And High Point, as good teams do, are taking advantage. So the ball will be spotted at the 11, 2nd and 8. Dvorak in motion to give us to Chad Mazzilli. He's going to knife his way to about the 6-yard line, maybe 7, short of the first down. Noah Cruz will come in. So set up about a 3rd and 4 from the 8-yard line. Right up the middle, touchdown Chad Mazzilli. Quick hitter. So with 10:22 to go here in the second quarter, High Point extends its lead again. Take advantage of great field position. They go 42 yards, 29 of it from Jake Phillip, the last 8 from Chad Mazzilli as he gets his second touchdown. So to line up for the extra point, Sabos has hit 2 out of 3, looking for his third. Kick is up, and that is good. So with 10:22 to go here in the second quarter of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week, it's High Point 27, Kittatinny 6. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this. And we're back here at High Point High School. High Point with the 27-6 lead. Chad Mazzilli with the 8-yard touchdown run. And again, all set up by special teams. They'll kick it away, fielded about the 6 on the far sideline. And Brooke will just step out of bounds. Again, terrific special teams coverage by High Point. So Kittatinny will get the ball, 1st and 10. They took the ball in their first series, marched right down. And we'll see if Zach Mafaro's back out there, number 36. We'll look for him. He got banged up on their last drive. Take a peek into the Kittatinny huddle. And yes, Zach Mafaro is back in the game. At tailback. So good news for the Cougars. And they're going to give it to him. And he's going to bust through. And he's going to get a first down with about a 14-yard carry. Sabo was able to drag him down, but not before Mafaro gets the first down. And the ball will be placed at the 27. So a 12-yard gain by Zach Mafaro. Again, I want to thank Friendly's, Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. Great food, great ice cream, great for your families. They're in the Kittatinny and High Point sending districts, so Kittatinny and High Point fans head to Friendly's before or after the game. To give us to the first back, gobbling that up. Jake Phillip in there is Nutelski with the carry. Short gain will set up 2nd down, just trying to keep High Point honest in the middle. The ball will be spotted at the 31, gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6 from the 31 for the Cougars. And want to welcome 2 Teaspoons. They'll be opening up on right off Route 94 next to Craving Thai in Hamburg. Custom-made cakes, specialty sweets, great coffee. Check them out when they open. 2 Teaspoons in Hamburg. So 2nd down and 6 for the Cougars. They give us to Zach Mafaro. He's going to get the first down and more. He's down the sideline, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds inside High Point territory by Sabo. So Mafaro showing no ill effects of whatever knocked him out of the game before. And that'll be a first down. They'll spot it at the 48. Gain of 19 for Zach Mafaro. So 1st and 10 from the 48 for the Cougars. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. I formation. Franco might have been a botched play. High Point snuffs it out. Eric Fry in there, as well as I believe that was Joe Burke. So nice job by High Point. Is a little bit of a botched play for the Cougars. 2nd down. Give Franco credit for picking up positive yards. And it'll be 2nd and 7 from the High Point 49. Pitch out. Mafaro trying to bounce it out. He gets wrapped up. Great tackle there and some talking afterwards. McCarrick with the tackle. So McCarrick, nice job. I don't see any handkerchiefs, so the ref said, all right, play on. minus 3, so it'll be to the 48. 3rd and 10. So good job by Ryan McCarrick to get in there to get Mafaro. So we'll see if Kittatinny throws here on 3rd and long. They tried to set up a screen last time, but it was just overthrown. We'll see if they go back to that. Franco rolls out. Has some time. Lazinski chases him. Franco will get the first down. Nice job by James Franco. Let's see where they're spotting that ball. Unless he stepped out of bounds. Indeed, he did. I didn't see it on the far sideline, folks. My apologies. So now it'll be 4th down. I thought Franco was in bounds, but apparently he was not. So the ball will be at the 45, and it'll be a 4th and 3. With 7:15 to go. Trailing 27-6, I agree with this decision from Coach Joe Catelli. See what they do here on 4th down. Franco gives it to Mafaro, and he's met immediately. And that was Gavin Hunsicker. Got a flag after the play, so we'll see what happens here. Personal foul. Personal foul. It's High Point. It's after the play, so High Point should keep the ball. Chad Mazzilli, the captain. Unless it was during the play, it should be High Point ball. Let's see here.
85.
All right, High Point does have it. Personal foul against them. First down for High Point, and they'll walk off the penalty yards. So they'll turn Kittatinny over on downs. And High Point will have it 1st and 10. And we'll see where they spot this after the penalty. There's offensive coordinator Brian Bird giving the play to Justin Lazinski, the tight end. Jake's twin brother, also an outstanding football player. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. But High Point keeps the ball after stopping Kittatinny on downs with under 7 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Phillip in motion. The give is to Phillip. He gets a big block from Robbie Toro. He tries to hurdle Cal Brook. That's going to be a penalty on High Point. You're not allowed to hurdle players. We have a Kittatinny player down as well. That might be on the block from Turo. With the new defenseless player rule. A couple of years ago, you used to get a star in your helmet for a block like that. So let's see what the call is here. Is it the hurdle? Is it the block? As the Kittatinny player who was on the other end of the Turo block is still being tended to.
I didn't see the flag come out. It came out here, but there was definitely a block in the back. I got him.
So we'll see if they're calling the hurdle or the block in the back. Referee's telling Jimmy Delaney he's not too crazy about either explanation. So we'll see what they call here, what's accepted, what's pushed back. And we do have an injured Kittatinny player on the field. And it looks like it looks like that's Sikora that's hurt. And, yep, just looking at a little bit of tape here, folks, and it looks like there could be a call, a defenseless player being hit. So we wait here for the official call from the official, and here we go. Personal foul against High Point, and that's what it's from. Sikora gets up, but he had his bell rung. Don't have to check him out on the sidelines. So the ball will be pushed back to the 19.
Let's go 41, Joe.
So the ball will be spotted first down from the 19.
41.
After the penalty. They need to get out to the 40. So it's first and 21. So first and 21 for the High Point Wildcats. Out of the gun and keeping as Lazinski. He's going to get tripped up at about the 25. Again, want to thank Lynn's Nissan West for being our sponsor of all the games of the week, title sponsor, Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, Newton Medical Center, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair right down the street in Loomis Avenue in Sussex, and Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere, and 2 teaspoons coming soon to Hamburg Specialty Cakes right next to Craven Tie. And a handoff to Mazzilli. He'll drag it out to the 30. So that'll set up a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 30 for the Wildcats.
What'd you say, Joe?
As we have 5:52 to go here in the second quarter.
Hey.
Motion Phillip. The give is to Chad Mazzilli. He's upended right at the line of scrimmage. That's a terrific tackle by Derek Michelman. And that's going to force High Point for the first time to punt today. And the reason why, it's the first time they didn't start in Kittatinny territory. So a good job by the Kittatinny defense. They needed to get a stop, and they got it. So we'll have a punt here for the Wildcats. Kittatinny showing pressure. They blocked one last week, and they'll get rid of it. It'll take a High Point bounce, goes off the High Point player, and it should be stopped right there. That was Dvorak with the punt. So Kittatinny will go to work 1st and 10. As the ball be spotted at the 42 for Kittatinny. So the Cougars needed to get a stop on defense. They got it. They get the ball back after the punt as they trailed 27-6 with just under 5 minutes to go. I'm sure Coach Joe Cotelli and the Cougars would love to punch one in after giving High Point such a short field for 3 of their scoring drives. So out of the gun, the give is to Mafaro. He tries to get the edge. He's met right away. And that's Chad Mazzilli with the tough tackle. That'll set up 2nd and 11 after a loss of about 1. Ball at the 41. So Mazzilli come flying up from that safety spot. Chad is terrific running back. He had 1,000 yards last year, probably get 1,000 again this year, but he's just as good as a safety, folks. Hits like a linebacker and runs like a corner.
I'm watching. I got him.
So the ball at the 41, 2nd and 11 for the Cougars. Sikora to the near sideline, split out Toro on him. Motion. Keeping it is Franco. Up the middle, still on his feet. Actually, that's Jacob Mafaro, folks, 44. And he'll get the first down. So off the direct snap, Jake Mafaro gets the first down. And the ball will be at the 44 of High Point. So offensive coordinator Jeff Gelly mixing it up for Kittatinny. As we have 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. So 1st and 10, Kittatinny from the High Point 44. Motion Voss. Again, the direct snap kept by Mafaro, and this time he makes something out of nothing. Hunsicker in there, Goralczyk over there. That was a low snap, and he was able to get something out of that. Actually, he doesn't get anything, but he doesn't lose anything, which is more important for the Cougars. 2nd and 10 from the 44. So 2nd and 10 with 3 minutes to go. High Point holding a 27-6 lead here in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Franco back in now, under center. He's going to look to throw. Feels the pressure, and he'll take off. He'll get some yardage here. As he's fine, ball pops out, and that's going to be recovered by High Point. Storm Goralczyk. Big turnover there. And High Point gets it back. Wow. Franco was trying to get extra yards. You can't fault a kid for that. The ball pops out. High Point jumps on top of it. And I believe that was Storm Goralczyk that covered it up. Jake Phillip was the first one near it. So High Point gets the ball back with 2:37 to go here in the second quarter. So Kittatinny kind of its own worst enemy tonight. Mazzilli up the middle, powers forward. He's going to get a hard-earned 12 yards. And that's Chad Mazzilli's game, folks. Right up the middle. 1st down and 10 from the 42. 13 yards right up the gut. 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll go to Mazzilli again. And look at him refusing to go down. And he's finally dragged down Voss in there. As well as Sikora. And that's what Chad Mazzilli does. He gets stronger as the game goes on. And in last year's game, if you remember, it was a 14-7 game, and High Point went on a big drive late in the 4th quarter. And it was all Chad Mazzilli as he basically ran out the clock and got the big insurance touchdown. So 1st and 10 from the 31. Lazinski looks to throw, feels the pressure, and he goes down. That's a sack by Derek Michaelman. And High Point will use a timeout after that sack, after a loss of about 8 yards. And we'll step aside, folks. We'll be right back.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyle.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
And we're back after the timeout. Michaelman's sack was a big loss of 7, so it'll be 2nd and 17 from the 38. Blazinski keeps it, and he'll get knocked out of bounds. Short game, but more importantly, High Point doesn't have to use a timeout. Blazinski will head back to the huddle. And we have a injured Cougar on the field. That's Carson Powell, number 75. As the ball will be spotted at the 30, we'll step aside. We'll be right back. And we're back. The injured player, Carson Powell, heads off. That was not a timeout called by High Point. Clock will resume to run here. 3rd and 9 from the 30. Mazzilli spins his way forward, and he's gone for the touchdown. Chad Mazzilli, 30 yards. A great run by Chad Mazzilli. Touchdown, High Point, with 1:32 to go. .132 to go in the half, and that might be a backbreaker right there, folks. Fumble recovery. Short field again. They only had to go 55 yards, and it was all Chad Mazzilli. They overcome a 7-yard sack from Derek Michaelman. So Grayson Sabo will set up for the extra point. He's only missed 1 tonight. That one looks good again, and it is. So with 1:32 left here in the first half, it's High Point 34, Kittatinny 6. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this as we will step aside.
Hi, I'm Rehan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night a week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So, you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities. It might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately, for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing and what do I need to do, who do I need to see, what further treatment should I be getting? And that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge and there's so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from, you know, the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly, you know, how to warm up or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
And we're back here at High Point High School, Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. High Point with a commanding 34-6 lead with 1:32 to go in the first half. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. Again, I want to thank Friendlies of Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. They have a store in each of the sending districts of High Point and Kittatinny. So fans, get out there before or after the game. It's Friendlies. And 2 teaspoons coming soon to Route 94, right off Route 94 next to Craven Tie. Ball fielded by LaFaro, and he's going to lean forward to about the 30, so it'll be 1st and 10 Kittatinny. 2 teaspoons coming to Hamburg, right next to Craven Tie. Specialty cakes, great sweets, coffee. So keep an eye out for their grand opening. So Kittatinny will have the ball here with just over a minute remaining. That'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. So a tough night for the Cougars. After that first drive, very promising, marched right down the field. Then a couple of times punts were not executed. Then an onside kick was recovered. And then a fumble recovery has really put Kittatinny in the hole. Franco's going to roll out, see if he pitches it to Mafaro. He's going to hold on to it, and he's going to get a short gain. Eric Fry and Joe Birkin there on the tackle. Short gain, 2nd and 8. Ball spotted at the 31. Under a minute to go.
You can see what you got there.
Franco looks to throw. Has a receiver, and that's picked. Grayson Sabo. So High Point will get the ball back. Grayson Sabo picks off the pass. High Point will have it 1st and 10 from their 45. And I believe the High Point Wildcats have 2 timeouts left because that one timeout was an injury timeout. So Coach Delaney and offensive coordinator Brian Bird, 2 timeouts in their pocket, 55 yards to go. And Sable's a good kicker, so they just need to get a field goal range. It might not matter. Jake Phillips on the run. Has one man to beat. He gets the block. He's waiting. Goes forward, and he's going to get dragged down at the 1-yard line. Wow. He is knocked out at the 1, and he can thank Brandon LeBar for picking up those extra yards as he's down at the 1-yard line. 54 yards for Jake Phillip. First and goal from the 1. We have a Cougar player hurt, but Jake Phillip just takes off, and he had waited. Brandon LeBar led the way. He almost got in, but the Cougars showed some good fight and knocked him down at the 1. But we have another injured Cougar. As we're going to step aside, folks, we'll be right back. And we're back here at High Point. The injured Cougar was Jake Mafar. Looked like he was just shook up. He ran off the field. But High Point can probably put this one away right here in the first half if they score. First and goal from the 1. Lazinski's going to keep it, and he is in. Touchdown, High Point. So Jake Lazinski, 1-yard touchdown. With 20 seconds to go here in the second quarter, High Point extends its lead to 40-6 pending the extra point. Sabo has made all but one of his extra points tonight. And that one is up, and it's no good. So the score will stay High Point 40, Kittatinny 6, 20 seconds to go here in the Muggs Media Linz Nissan West game of the week. And we'll stay here as I want to thank our sponsors again. Linz Nissan West, Route 206 in Byram, large selection of new and pre-owned cars. Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, with locations throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tip on the Sports Beat. Also want to thank Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, right down the street from High Point on Loomis Avenue. Check out Tim's Auto Tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System, serving the community. Go to atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere. Go to sussex.edu for information on upcoming open houses. 2 Teaspoons, opening soon, right off Route 94 in Hamburg, next to Craving Thai. Custom cakes, specialty sweets. It's 2 Teaspoons. Keep an eye out for the grand opening. And Friendlies of Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. They have a store in each of the sending districts of the 2 schools competing tonight. Great food, great ice cream, great for your family. It's Friendlies. So the kickoff will not roll out of bounds, so it has to be fielded at the 10. And getting some room, he could be gone, but a great tackle there, saving a touchdown. As the return was from Kyle Raposo, as he looked like he might have had something going there. 12 seconds to go. And we'll see if Coach Joe Catelli just decides to kind of take a knee here or take a shot. The last time he threw, he got picked. So probably maybe just keep it on the ground. Franco comes into the huddle, 1st and 10 from the 35. They trail 40-6. Twins to the near sideline. High Point will start the second half with the ball. And they'll throw. Franco has time. Down the middle. Looking for Cagno. And in and out of his hands. 1 second to go. So Cagno was the intended receiver. So one last play here of the first half. Franco showing a good arm there. He missed all last year with a bad knee, so he's technically, obviously he's a junior, but football-wise, he's a sophomore. And he does have a bright future. All right, this will be the last play of the first half. Jack McMullen split to the near sideline. They're going to set up the screen, and it's going to be incomplete. And the first half will come to an end as High Point has a 40-6 lead over Kittatinny here in the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. We'll be back with third quarter action right after this.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan and Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan and Stanhope, always the right choice.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Here at Tim's Auto, we're committed to get your vehicle back to you as quickly as possible. We know that you depend on your vehicle for transportation every day. Give us a call at Tim's Auto, 973-875-6181. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Stephen Koss of the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, our goal is to return our patients to an active and healthy lifestyle. We have 17 outstanding physicians and 14 convenient locations located throughout northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania. It's our belief that patients should not have to travel far to receive world-class orthopedic care from a knowledgeable and caring staff. Our physicians have expertise in all areas of the body. We believe in exploring all non-surgical options before surgery is recommended. Our physicians work closely with our physical therapy staff to ensure proper recovery. The same level of care that we provide to our professional athletes is available to all our patients. Call us or visit our website, the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, orthopedicnj.com.
Welcome back to High Point Regional High School here in Waters, New Jersey for the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Football Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. It's all High Point. They have a 40-6 lead over Kittatinny, and they will get the second half kickoff. I want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. It's Linz Nissan West, located on Route 206 in Byram. Check out their great selection of new and pre-owned cars. We want to thank them for being our title sponsor. It's Linz Nissan West. Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, with offices throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check out their Live Well tips on the Sports Beat. Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Loomis Avenue, Sussex, right down the road. Watch Tim's Auto tips on the games of the week. Newton Medical Center, part of the Atlantic Health System, serving the community. Go to atlantichealth.org. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere. Go to sussex.edu for information on upcoming open houses. And we want to welcome a new sponsor, which will be opening soon, right off Route 94 in Hamburg next to Craving Thai. It's 2 Teaspoons, offering custom cakes and other specialty sweets for all occasions. They have a wide variety of home-baked goods that you can take home with you, or you can sit and eat and have a great cup of coffee. Opening soon in Hamburg, right next to Craving Thai. It's 2 Teaspoons. And a special sponsor for tonight's game, it's Friendly's of Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. As they have a store in both of the sending districts of the schools going at it tonight, it's Friendly's. Great food, great ice cream, great for your family. Friendly's, Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. So we're about ready to start the third quarter here. High Point with the 46 lead. Kittatinny drove down on its first possession and knocked it in with a touchdown from Zach Mafaro, but then a couple of bad snaps gave High Point great field position when the Cougars were looking to punt. Also, Kittatinny got caught off guard a little bit with an onside kick by High Point. And don't be surprised if you see maybe an onside kick here. You never know, trailing 40-6. So Chad Mazzilli's big first half, 10-yard touchdown, 1-yard touchdown, 8-yard touchdown, and a 30-yard touchdown for the senior. Jake Lazinski with a 4-yard touchdown, and he got them on the scoreboard with a 33-yard scoring strike to Grayson Sabo. So High Point taking advantage of special teams plays on punt attempts. They recovered a fumble and recovered an onside kick. So we're underway here in the third quarter. And Kittatinny will kick it away, and it'll be fielded at about the 17, bringing it to the sideline, still on his feet, Robbie Toro, and he's going to get dragged down near midfield. A nice return by Robbie Toro. High Point will have it, 1st and 10. So Chad Mazzilli with a big first half with 4 touchdowns and over 100 yards. And High Point will start the second half with the ball at the 46, it looks like.
They're over. Get him to walk up. Get him to walk up. Jacobs up to the flat.
Check that. We'll mark that at the 47. So 1st and 10 from the 47. The give is Mazzilli. This time the interior defensive line of the Cougars stuffed that up. Powell was in there. Also, number 81, 83, Justin Montefiore in there as well. So 2nd down and 9, actually 2nd and 10, no gain from the 47-yard line. As we're just underway here in the third quarter of the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. Tripped up, good tackle there by Kittatinny as Mazzilli. And on the tackle is number 45, Ryan Paulson. Mazzilli makes it a manageable 3rd down from the Kittatinny 49. 3rd and a long 5. They need to get to the 44. Motion Jake Phillip. And the give is to Phillip on the sweep. He picks up the block. He's going to get a 1st down and more. Phillip cuts inside, and he's finally dragged down at about the 25. Cagno with the tackle. We have a flag and another injured Kittatinny player. It's Powell again. And the flag, let's see what the flag is on. And it looks like it will be against High Point as Powell's slow to get up. So we'll walk this back. Let's get the official call from the official. 2nd time Powell's been down tonight. And waiting for the call. They're walking it back. But the official has not made a call yet. It's going to be brought back to the 48. So the High Point penalty will bring the ball back to the 48 and be 3rd down. Or if they declined it, it could be 4th down. But we're going to step aside, folks. We'll be right back. And we're back. Powell walked off on his own power. That's good to see. The penalty was against High Point. Spot foul on the hold. So we're going to do 3rd down and 5 again from the 38. Mazzilli's going to power forward and get the 1st down. So Mazzilli having a huge night. 4 touchdowns already. Well over 100 yards rushing. Ball beyond the 42 at Kittatinny, 1st and 10. Twins to the near sideline, Turo and Sabo. Mazzilli the lone setback, Phillip in motion. And it's Jake Lazinski on the keeper. He's still on his feet. He weaves his way inside, and that's another High Point 1st down as the ball will be spotted at the 26. So first down for the Wildcats. As they've taken control of this one. So first and 10 from the Kittatinny 26. Motion Dvorak. Lazinski gives it to Mazzilli, and this time he's tied up. Justin Voss in there with Paulson as well. And it'll be second down at the 24. Second and 8. So second and 8 from the 24 as we're approaching 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Motion, Phillip, he stops. Phillip will reset. Lazinski calls out the signals. And the give is to Chad Mazzilli, and he's going to plow forward. Nicely done, getting some good blocks in there from Burke and Matt Carter. Brandon LeBar. So the High Point line doing a great job tonight. Third down. 3rd and 4 from the 19 for the Wildcats. Here in the first drive of the third quarter, they have a commanding 40-6 lead. Phillip in motion. He takes the pitch, cuts it up, and he'll get spun out of bounds, and we'll have a flag. And even though he got enough for the first down, we're going to add on some more personal foul on Kittatinny. So it'll be probably inside the 10, so it'll be first and goal for the Wildcats. So they'll mark this off. It'll be inside the 10. Looks like they're going to put that down at the 8-yard line. So first and goal for the 8 for the Wildcats. So High Point coming out and picking up where they left off in the first half, just dominating the offensive line. Look at Mazzilli. He gets upended before he got into the end zone. And he'll bring it down to the 2-yard line. He already has 4 touchdowns tonight. Looking for the 5th touchdown. He almost broke it in there. Ball just inside the 3 as we're under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Noah Cruz split to the right. Dvorak in motion. The give is to Mazzilli up the middle. And another touchdown for Chad Mazzilli. 3-yard touchdown for Mazzilli, his 5th on the day. And will push the lead to 46-6, pending the extra point. With 7:29 to go here in the third quarter. And Sabo again gets it through. So he makes it 47-6, excuse me, folks. And the clock will continue to run after the kickoff. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Lynn's Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
And we're back here at High Point High School at the Arthur R. Smith Athletic Complex, named after the late great superintendent here. As I said earlier in the game, I got to know Art a little bit before he passed. The ultimate gentleman, and a big reason why the SCIL came into formation, along with the late great Art Disk from Newton, and put in the Sussex County and High Point Hall of Fame. All High Point tonight, 47-6. Kittatinny will field the kickoff and be dragged down around the 30. Noah Cruz on the tackle and Jack Sikora on the return. So Kittatinny will have it 1st and 10, and we do have a running clock unless Kittatinny scores here. We'll have running clock with 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 1st and 10 from the 30. So we'll see how Coach Joe Catelli approaches this third quarter. Will he try to throw? Will he try to stay with the game plan? Try to win the second half? Options here. They're going to come out with the 3 running backs. The give is to Zach Mafaro, and he's going to plow forward short of the first down. Jake Phillip in there with Matt Carter, but his forward progress will bring him very close to a first down. And indeed it will be. So 1st and 10 Cougars from the 40, as he got exactly 10 yards on that carry. Six minutes to go here in the quarter. Again, the 3 backs in the backfield. They give us to Mafaro, and he's met immediately by Mazzilli and finished off by Toro. So ball be at the 40, no gain, 2nd and 10 from the 40. Now, we talked about the PowerPoints. High Point's going to pick up Group 2 PowerPoints. Kittatinny has a few wins, and they're going to win some games before this. And the ball's loose. And it looks like Kittatinny covered it up. Franco got on top of it. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Right now, Westwood has the most PowerPoints with 69, followed by Newton with 66. Westwood has 1 loss. That's to Riverdale. Lakeland has 66, although Newton beat them. Pascack Hills 54, Ramsey 54, Pequannock 53, which is playing Hanover Park as we speak. Pequannock's terrific, folks. Sean Klimek and Dave Chikara. Klimek's a great running back. Then you got Manchester at 41, Mawa at 47, and High Point right now looking outside with 45, depending on how the other teams do. They'd like to break into that top 8. Franco going to keep it. On 3rd down, he's going to be knocked down short of it. Good job by the High Point defense. Ryan McCarrick on the tackle. So it'll set up 4th down for the Cougars, as we have 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. Ball be spotted at the 46, we'll call that. Kittatinny setting up the punt. Cougars had some troubles in the first half. No pressure there by the Wildcats. That'll be fielded at the 21. Jake Phillip cuts it to the inside, and they'll finally get dragged down about the 35. And High Point will get it back 1st and 10. With 3:38 to go, ball spotted on the 35. Now we have a flag, though. That's why the clock has stopped. We'll see what the call is here. So that's going to be a penalty against High Point, illegal procedure. They might have lined up over the center, and that might give Kittatinny a first down. So a mental mistake there. Coach Jim Delaney not happy about hearing that. And it will be a first down for the Cougars. So Kittatinny will keep the ball after the penalty on 4th down by High Point. And once they place it, they should start the clock again. And they do, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the High Point 49. The give is to Mafaro, and he'll plow forward. Checking the numbers out there for High Point, a lot of the first team guys still out there. Mafaro with the carry, the ball will be spotted at the 43. 2nd and 4 from the 43 for the Cougars. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. Kittatinny started the game great, marched right down the field. There's Mafaro. He stays on his feet. He could be gone. Noah Cruz, the last guy to beat. And he's finally dragged down by Gavin Hunsicker. But Mafaro will give them a first down. The Cougars, no flags. Big run by Zach Mafaro. And if it's inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. Looks like it's going to be spotted right at the 10. So it's 1st and goal from the 10 for the Cougars, who are looking to cut into this deficit with 2:15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Big run from Zach Mafaro. The give is to the second back. Good push from the line. That was Niltelski with the carry, 31. Ball's at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6. 1:40 to go. And Kittatinny lines up, trying to punch in their 2nd score on the evening. And the give is to Mafaro. He tries to break it to the outside. Justin Lazinski, first one there. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal for the Cougars at about the 4. Pick up of about 2 as we have a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. So 3rd and goal for the Cougars, 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Franco with the pitch to Mafaro. Tries to cut it inside. Is he short or did he get in? Touchdown, Kittatinny. So Zach Mafaro goes in from 4 yards out as he gets the touchdown with 37 seconds to go here in the quarter. And they will cut their deficit to 47-12. So ball be spotted here for the extra point. We'll see Coach Catelli, what's he going to do? Looks like they're going to go for 2. So a 2-point conversion try here for the Wildcats. Franco out of the gun. Motion Jake Mafaro. Franco keeps it. He's going to be stopped. So the 2-point conversion is no good. So with 37 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, it's High Point 47, Kittatinny 12. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back with the kickoff. Welcome back to the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. High Point, Kittatinny. High Point with the commanding 47-12 lead. Kittatinny just scored his second touchdown. Missed extra points, so we're still at a 35-point differential. So the clock will run once we kick off. And they were looking for an onside kick. High Point. Mazzilli will go back at the 4. He'll pick it up. He'll break to the far sideline. Mazzilli still has some room, and he's dragged down. So good job there on special teams by Robert Bruce, as well as John Fahey for Kittatinny. 12 seconds to go here in the quarter. 1st and 10, High Point from the 27. And the quarter will come to an end. And that is our score after 3 quarters of the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week. It's High Point 47, Kittatinny 12. We'll be back with 4th quarter action right after this.
Hi, my name is Dr. Robert DeFalco. I'm an orthopedic surgeon from the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey is a complete musculoskeletal practice. We have board-certified physicians who specialize in the operative and non-operative treatment of any musculoskeletal problem.
We try to evaluate, educate, and treat the patient. Here we utilize a multidisciplinary approach, taking full advantage of the wonderful orthopedic, pain management, spinal care, and physical therapy professionals at the practice.
We have a very large practice with a number of different doctors with many different subspecialties, and it's an incredible asset.
The expertise of our physicians and the professionalism of our staff is what I believe sets our practice apart. This allows us to provide timely, personalized, high-quality care to our patients.
I take particular pride in knowing that the patient is well cared for and that their experience at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey has either met or exceeded their expectations. It's very rewarding seeing patients get back to their active lifestyles.
The team here at the Orthopedic Institute is outstanding. Without this team, I would have never made this team. And I mean that with every fiber of my being.
At the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, we believe you don't need to travel to receive world-class care. We have 4 major locations, including Hackettstown, Roxbury, Newton, and Sparta, and multiple satellite locations serving northern New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Commitment to student success is what sets Sussex County Community College apart. Turn your passion into a career and learn from professors who are in the field and rich with experience. Imagine an education with endless possibilities and a campus full of life. Choose a degree or certificate that speaks to your inner self but doesn't have a lasting impact on your finances. Visit our open house on October 14th so that you can get started on a great education. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
I don't need an electrician. I can fix that myself.
Wrong choice, Harold. But if you're buying a car, the right choice is always Linz Nissan in Stanhope. This month, lease a Nissan Altima for just $122 per month, or the Nissan Rogue for only $133. Plus, you get up to $2,500 more for your trade. Linz Nissan in Stanhope, always the right choice.
Welcome back to the Linz Nissan West Mugs Media Game of the Week, start of the 4th quarter. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Cleary. High Point with the commanding 47-12 lead, start of the 4th quarter. And it gives to the running back, I believe that was number 30, Travis Talamay. As we're going to see some different numbers here in the 4th quarter. Big win here tonight for High Point, keeps their state tournament hopes alive last year. They got in as the 8th seed and stunned everyone by knocking off Pompton Lakes on the road, the top seed, before losing to a very good Westwood team. Westwood good again this year. Pequannock also very good. Just such a strong Group 2 section. As runner is knocked out of bounds. And I believe that was Davis Dvorak on the carry. Yes, it was. So the pattern for High Point continues. Win big, and then unfortunately for the Wildcats, when they lose, it's a big loss. So they're going to put up another 40 points tonight. And in their wins, that's been their MO. They scored, except for the Jefferson game, which was a classic 20-19 win, 41 against West Milford. They scored 27 in a loss to Mount Olive, 41 in a win over Montville, and they lost to Morris Hills. They're going to have another 40-point game and a victory tonight. Talamay with the carry. He's going to be at the 35, as this should be a punting situation for the Wildcats. And they haven't had to do this too much tonight. This is only the second time Dvorak has lined up to punt, as we have 10:20 and running here in the fourth quarter. Again, want to thank Friendlies of Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 Wantage. Great food, great ice cream, great for the family. It's Friendlies. Good snap. Cougars come after it. Dvorak gets rid of it, and Seams almost gets rid of it, but he covers up at the 40. So 1st and 10, Kittatinny at the 40. So we'll see if we see some new names and numbers out there for Kittatinny. I see Zach Mafaro comes in. Looks like still the first unit guys for Kittatinny, and as a result, a lot of the first unit guys for High Point will head back in there. And I think if High Point does get the ball back, we might see Grayson Sabo play a little quarterback. So we'll see what happens here with Kittatinny on this drive. They scored on their last one. 1st and 10 from the 40. Give us to Zach Mafaro, and he's going to drag some tacklers. Picks up a couple yards there. On the tackle for High Point was number 50, Emilion. As we have 8:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. I don't think anyone thought this was going to happen tonight, folks. These two teams seem evenly matched, but it is a little deceiving. The two punt attempts with the high snap really gave High Point great field position. High Point then recovered the onside kick and met right at the line of scrimmage is Nutelski, but he'll power forward close to the first down. And then the fumble, and they're going to give him the first down, it looks like. All right, first down for the Cougars at midfield. And then the game just kind of got away from Kittatinny. But that's what good teams do. That's what High Point took advantage of the mistakes by the Cougars. So 1st and 10 from the 50 as we have 8 minutes to go. High Point will move to 4 and 2. Kittatinny will fall to 3 and 3. They got Lenape Valley next week. High Point will go to Vernon. You don't want to have to go into a Lenape Valley, into Stanhope, needing a win to keep your state tournament hopes alive. That's always a tough one. And as we speak, Lenape Valley in a dogfight with Hackettstown. They actually trailed the Tigers 14-8 at the half. So the ball on the 46, 2nd down. And about 6 they need to get to the 40 with 7:20 to go. The pitch is to Mafaro. And that is strung out by the kid at the High Point defense. Great job by the Wildcats. Let's see who that was in the bottom of the pile. And that's Eric Fry. Eric Fry with the nice stop. Ball at the 48. Loss of 2, 3rd and 8. We'll see if they'll go to the air here or keep it on the ground, give it to Mafaro. Lacken and Utelski in there. Zach Mafaro gets the handoff, and he's going to be short of the first down. Ball pops out. Whistle was blown. And I don't see Jake Mafaro out there, and no reason to have him out there with the score being what it is and a definite must-win against Lenape Valley next week. So 4th down and short for the Cougars. 5:50 to go. They're going to punt, and they'll get rid of it. Zach Mafaro, and going down to cover that up. Gotta love it. That's a senior, Derek Michaelman, down big, and he's hustling down on special teams. Those are the kids that Coach Joe Catelli can count on, and they're going to need them next week against a very good Lenape Valley team. So High Point will get the ball back, 1st and 10. On the 8-yard line. So we got some different names and numbers in there for both teams. Smart thing to do. High Point's got Vernon next week up at High Point, and Kittatinny's got to go to Lenape Valley. So we want to keep everyone healthy for those games. So from the 8-yard line, Sable's at quarterback, handoff inside. Short gain there. I think that was Talamay, number 30. Yes, it was. So Travis Talamay with the carry. Ball at the 10, 4:42 to go. So we talked about North 1 Group 2. North 1 Group 3, Jefferson needs to get a win tonight to keep its hopes going and try to get in as a lower seed. And Sparta, despite being undefeated going into tomorrow's game against Roxbury, is the 4th seed in their section behind Riverdale, Ramapo, and Demorest. That's amazing that an undefeated team is the 4th seed. How good is North 1 Group 3? Ball pops loose, covered up. And Hunsaker will cover that up along with Sabo, as we have 4 minutes to go. Running clock here in the Linz Nissan West Muggs Media Game of the Week. So Sparta the 4th seed right now, but that could change. They'll get some good Group 4 power points if they beat Roxbury, who has a couple of wins. Pope John right now, the most power points of any team in the state. They'll go to St. Joe's. That could be a preview of a possible non-public Group 3 final. And Lenape Valley, as we mentioned, in a dogfight tonight with Hackettstown in that brutal North 2 Group 2 section, which they made the final last year, lost to Madison. And a good job by Kittatinny's defense, swarming in there. Dvorak with the carry for High Point, as we were under 3 minutes ago. Again, want to thank our sponsors. That's 4th down. High Point will look to punt here from the 8. Linz Nissan West, Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey, Tim's Auto and Truck Repair, Newton Medical Center, Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere, sussex.edu. 2 Teaspoons coming soon, a specialty cake shop, and great sweets right off Route 94 next to Craven Thai in Hamburg. And we also want to thank Friendly's, Route 206 Hampton, Route 23 in Wantage. Great food, great ice cream, great for your family. It's Friendly's. So Jim Delaney calls a timeout. He was running the clock as much as he could to run more time off. 2:17 to go. And we're going to step aside. We'll be right back. And we're back after the High Point timeout. Davis Dvorak will punt. We'll see if the Cougars come after it. They do. He gets rid of it. Seams fields it at the 31. McCarrick gives chase, and he slows him down until the cavalry gets there. McCarrick and Talamay. Austin Seams with the return. So Kittatinny has it 1st and 10 from the 29. And we have under 2 minutes to go here, running clock, so we'll see what Coach Joe Kittatinny does. Looks like he's got some different kids in there too, which is smart. This is a rivalry game. These two teams can get a little heated. You don't want anything silly happening at the end of the game. Good job by both coaches. So 1st and 10 from the 29 of High Point. 1:20 to go. Handoff. And that was a give to number 7, Kyle Raposo. He's dragged down. So Kittatinny will have to regather itself. They'll play Let It Be Valley, as we said. High Point goes to Vernon. And they can't take Vernon for granted. They need to go in there and get a win and get those Group 3 power points to keep their hopes of making the state tournament alive. Ball on the 31 after the 2-yard loss, 40 seconds to go. Give us to the first back, nothing doing there. And that might wrap it up, 29 seconds. Let's see if Kittatinny decides to get one more play off. And they don't need to come out of the huddle if they don't want to. And the final whistle is going to happen in 5 seconds. So congratulations to High Point. They will move to 4-2. Kittatinny will fall to 3-3 as they will post the impressive 47-12 victory here from High Point. That'll wrap it up for our cameraman, Jordan Catelli. I'm Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on Channel 10 and MugsMedia.com.